strange and sad bewilderment I will encounter with Andronicus, and say I am revenge, sent from below, to join with him and right his heinous wrongs. Not at his study, where they say he keeps to ruminate strange plots of dire revenge. Tell him revenge is come, to join with him and work confusion on his enemies.
Do not molest my contemplation. Do your trick to make me open the door. That so my sad decrees may fly away, and all my study be no effect. Nor deceive or allow me to do. Sit here and bloody lies. And what it is shall be executed.
Thus I am come to talk with thee.
No, not a word. How can I grace my talk? Wanting a hand, give it that accord. Thou hast the odds of me, therefore no more.
If thou dost know me, thou wouldn't talk to me.
I'm not mad. I know thee well enough. Witness this wretched stuff. Witness these crimson lines. Witness these crimsons made by grief and care. Witness the tiring day, the heavy night. Witness all the sorrows, I know thee well. For our proud empress, mighty Tamara, is not thy coming from my other hand.
Know thou, sad man, I am not Tamara. She is thy enemy, I thy friend. I am revenge, sent from my dreadful name, revenge, which makes the foul offender quake.
And art thou sent to be a torment to mine enemies?
Chariot wheels, and then I'll come and be thy Wagner, and whirl along with thee about the globes, provide thee two proper palfreys, black as jet, to hail thy vengeful wagon swift away, and find out murderers in their guilty caves. And when thy cart is loaded with their heads, I will dismount, and by thy wagon wheel trot like a servile footman, all day long, even from Hyperion's rising in the east, until his very downfall in the sea, and day by day I'll do this heavy tax, so thou destroy rapine and murder there.
They are my ministers.
Are they thy ministers? What are they called?
Rape and murder, therefore called so, 'cause they take vengeance on such kind men.
Good Lord, how like the Empress's sons they are, and you the Empress. But we worldly men have miserable, mad, and mistaking eyes. Oh, sweet revenge! Now do I come to thee, and if one's arm's embracement will content thee, I will embrace thee in it by and by.
This clothing with him fits his lunacy. Whatever I forge to feed his brain-sick humors, do you uphold and maintain in your speeches, for now he firmly takes me for revenge. And, being credulous in this mad thought, I'll make him send for Lucius, his son. And whilst I at a banquet hold him sure, I'll find some cunning practice out of hand to scatter and disperse the giddy Goths, or at least make them his enemies. See here he comes, and I must ply my beam.
Long have I been forlorn, and all for thee. Welcome, dread Fury, to my woeful house. Rapine and murder you are. Welcome too. How like the Empress and her sons you are. Well are you fitted, had you but a more. Could not all hell afford you such a devil? For well I wot the Empress never wags, but in her company there's a more. And would you represent our queen all right, it were convenient you had such a devil. But welcome as you are, what shall we do?
1,000 that hath done thee wrong, and I will revenge on them all.
Look round about the wicked streets of Rome, and when thou find'st a man that's like thyself, good murder, stab him, he's a murderer. Go thou with him, and when it's thy tap to find another that is like to thee, good rapine, go stab him, he is a ravisher. Go thou with them, and in the emperor's court there's a queen attended by a Moor. Well, shalt thou know her by thine own proportion, for up and down she doth resemble thee. I pray thee, do on them some violent death. They have been violent to me, and mine.
Well, hast thou listened us? This shall we do. But would it please thee, good Andronicus, to send for Lucius, thy thrice valiant son, who leads towards Rome a band of warlike Goths, and bid him come and banquet at thy house. When he is here, even at thy solemn feast, I will bring in the Empress and her sons, the Emperor himself, and all thy foes, and at thy mercy shall they stoop and kneel, and on them shalt thou ease thy angry heart. What says Andronicus to this device?
Marcus, my brother, 'tis sad Titus calls. Go, gentle Marcus, to thy nephew Lucius. Thou shalt inquire him out among the Goths. Bid him repair to me, and bring with him some of the chiefest princes of the Goths. Bid him encamp his soldiers where they are. Tell him, the emperor and the empress, to feast at my house, and he shall feast with them. This do thou for my love, and so let him, as he regards his age's father's life.
Now will I hence about thy business, and take my ministers along with me.
Come, come, Lavinia. Look at thy foes are bound. Sirs, stop their mouth. Let them not speak to me, but let them hear what fearful words I utter, O villains. Chiron and Demetrius, here stands a spring whom you have stained with mud. This goodly summer with your winter mixed. You killed her husband, and for that vile fault, 2 of her brothers were condemned to death. My hand cut off, and made a merry jest. But both her sweet hands, her tongue, and that more dear hands, or tongue, her spotless chastity. Inhumane traitors, you constrained and forward. What would you say, if I should you speak, villains for shame? You could not beg for grace. Hark, wretches, how you mean to martyr you? This one hand is yet left to cut your throats, while that Lavinia, tween her stumps, doth hold the basin that receives your guilty blood. You know your mother means to feast with me, and calls herself revenge. Thinks me mad. Hark, villains, I will grind your bones to dust, and with your blood I'll make it a paste, and of the paste a coffin I will rear, and make 2 pasties of your shameful heads, and bid that strumpet your unhallowed dam, like to the earth, swallowed her own increase. This is the feast I have bid her to, and this the banquet she shall surfeit on. For worse than Philomel you used my daughter, and worse than Progny I'll revenge it. And now prepare your throats, Lavinia. Come, receive the blood. And when that they are dead, let me go grind their bones to small powder, and with this hateful liquor temper it, and in that pace let their vile heads be backed. Come, come, be every one officious to make this banquet, which I wish may prove more stern and bloody than the centaur's feast. So now, bring them in, for I will play the cook, and see them ready against their mothers come.
Ow.
Oh God.
Here in this strange and sad environment, I'm going to go up to Titus and I'm going to tell him that I'm going to help him out and
Who's out there trying to disturb my peace? Where are you trying? See why I wrote in blood? It's gonna happen.
I just want to talk to you.
Shut up.
So, what do you have for us to do? I'll take care of the murderer. Tell me who the rapist is and I'll take revenge on him. Tell me about anyone that's ever done anything wrong here, and trust me, when I get a hold of them, I'll destroy them all.
Go look at the streets. Murder, stab someone who's murdered. Rape, stab someone who's been raped.
Don't worry, we will. But mean, please bring your son Lucius to the party at my house. If you do, I'll be sure that the whole noble family apologizes to you.
Marcus, tell them.
I'm gonna go do what I need to do, and I'm gonna take my sisters with me.
No, leave rape and murder here.
You boys stay here and be good while I go tell the king our plans. Yeah, go ahead, sure. Tell us how we can help you, old man.
Oh, come on in first.
Welcome, rape and murder. Publius,
Yeah, what's up?
you know these are?
I believe they're the Empress's sons.
That's what.
Demetrius and Chiron.
That's what I thought too. Time up.
Alright, got it. Unhand us. No.
Lavinia, come. Take this basin and fill it with your blood. Look, Lavinia, these are the 2 who raped you. They took your brother and your husband. They took my hand, both of your hands, and your tongue. More than that, they took your innocence and virginity. I'll make you 2 suffer.
If you knew who I was, then you'd talk to me.
I'm not angry. I know who you are, so stop shaking the camera. I'm tired of your kids' games. Are you here to take my other man?